Hello, survivors of the nuclear apocalypse, cadets of Atom. Welcome back to Atom RPG and playing hardball. So we are in the catacombs under the city of Krasnoznameni. We have gained access here and there. We also met a mutant who asked us to kill the spiders, but I think we are not up for that because we need more ammunition before doing that. Let's talk with these peoples first. Oh, okay. He's busy. Doggy. Seems that we don't share mutual interests with the dog. Okay, then. Let's go here. There are people here. Who are you, good sir? A fat, bearded fellow stands behind an improvised bar rack, looking into the depths of space with a 1,000-yard stare. When he notices us, he moves the dirty glasses aside and offers us his hand for a hearty handshake. Hey there! Stay a while, listen, have yourself a drink. Whatever you fancy, I'm sure I can help. Well, yeah, some booze couldn't hurt. Show me what you've got. Ah, and he's got some money. Oh, and he's a trusting trader, is he? So we could actually sell some stuff. Let's do that. Let's sell maybe the rusty rifle. Yeah, let's do that. So there we go. Also, we need more vodka because we want to get rid of the radiation. The vodka from Ukrainian SSR, it's cheap and it's strong. What else do you need, right? There's no difference here, right? No. So let's instead drink the cheap Ukrainian booze. Ah, we need more. Well then, let's get rid of it. Let's get the other vodka as well. Like so. Well, one less. What's the quickest way? Oh, come on. So, there, 263, and now he's got 7 rubles left. And we get 13, yeah, so the prices are actually pretty good here. But unfortunately, he doesn't have more money. Straight. Well, I'm staying. What should I listen to? While I'm staying, what should I listen to? The barkeep looks at us silently for almost a minute, then shrugs his shoulders. I don't know, it's just a figure of speech, see? Stay a while and listen. Sounds cool, right? Ah, well, I see. Okay. Well, but what kind of a figure of speech is this? I never heard anything like that. The barkeep gives us a strange smile. Come on, what do you mean you never heard it? This phrase is like a cult following. It was first created by Leopard Abel. Yeah, that sounds about right, from the Tristramovka communal farm. Jesus, wow. He grins like a man deranged and winks at us with the subtlety of a hand grenade. Hardball, just don't talk to him anymore. This hombre has no respect for the fourth wall. One more word out of him and I'll be totally driven out of the immersion. My nostrils! The stench of sewers has nothing on the terrible reeking of a bloated corpse. We artists call postmodernism. Okay. Why did that explanation sound like a lie you just made up? A lie? It was a top-notch reference. Why aren't you laughing? Go on, laugh. Laugh at the funny reference. What the fuck is the reference? What are you on about? The bartender freezes for a whole minute, creepy grin intact. We are about to leave when he starts talking again as if no conversation ever took place. So, how may I be of service, kiddo? A drink to get your mind off things? Some nice home-made food for the tummy? Well, let me ask you some standard questions instead, maybe. Who are you in the first place? Well, you can ask me anything, just make it no more than 4 questions or I'll start getting lost in all the lies I told you. Haha. The barkeep clumsily turns around and quickly yanks a large round liquor bottle from under the table. Your friendly barkeeper. The local gentry calls me Feita. Gotcha. Nice to meet you, Feita. Another question. The barman looks at us with a constantly changing smile. How many patrons do you get in this joint? Not many. Mostly it's smugglers and bandits, but sometimes meaningful people such as yourself come by as well. I see. Another question. What can you tell me about the underground? What can I say? It's a nice, well-hidden place, but you still best watch yourself. There are plenty of pieces of shit out there in the corridors. And I'm not talking about faces. Fakers. I'll remember that. Like fakers from spiders, huh? Probably. Well, I'm listening. Got any good rumors to share? There's tons of criminals out there in the wastes, but trust me, they're all champs compared to the secret cartel. I mean, there's no such thing as a secret cartel. Haha. Try stero, more like fake stero. Interesting. Know any more good rumors? They say that the Mausoleum Society buys precious stones at high prices. Why would they do that? These things are pretty much useless nowadays. Interesting. Know any more good rumors? Ever heard of power armor? A few guys in this very bar have it. Why are you looking at me like that? It's not that rare, actually. If your muscles are buff enough, they can actually make enemy punches feel weaker and even stop some small caliber bullets. Oh, you thought I was talking about the imaginary gizmo some people spurg on about? Like a mechanized knight's armor set with the motor up the cornhole? As if that thing would even be practical. Laughing my ass off. Interesting. Know any more good rumors? There's tons of criminals out there in the waste, but trust me, they're all champs compared to the secret cartel. Okay, so he doesn't have any more. Okay, then, time to go. Thanks for the info. Can we just take this here? Quick saving. Is there something here that we... Oh, that? Can we just take that? Oh yeah, actually we can. So either he's not watching or they don't care. Oh, rubber bullets that we need, of course. And there is a person. A smuggler. Strength 6. A thin, fair-haired man is sitting at the table. When he notices us watching him, he smiles and points at the stool opposite. Sit down, don't be shy. You're new around here, right, buddy? Yes, it's my first time here. It shows. Anyway, don't worry. You won't get bored easily around here, and you might even earn some cash. I'm helping out new folks, and I have a good feeling about you. A feeling that we might become partners. I'm flattered, certainly, but first can I ask your name? The man winks at us and extends his hand. You can call me Simon Spack. What's your name? Pyrrho the Skeptic. I share your skepticism, Comrade Pyrrho. Very glad to meet you. Now that the formalities are behind us, may I please ask you a question? I'm sure I'm not the first to ask, but what do you think about killing? Are you ready to kill? And I don't mean a mutant or an animal, no. Are you ready to kill a human being? Well, if it was ever really truly needed, I think I would do it, right? Never doubted you for a second, buddy. It goes to show how well we understand each other. But before I tell you about my problem, would you like to hear the backstory, or do you want to get straight to business? Well, tell me the backstory. It's always good to have information. Now, we are all smugglers here. It's a nice job, but there's always some newcomers wanting their own slice of the pie. Petty thugs who just realized the war's finally over. These punks neither know nor care about the rules we've established. You following me? We silently nod and keep listening with our arms crossed. The mountain pass of Woos recently became the main hub for the drugs and weapons trade in the region, and a village called Fogalevka became a popular rest stop for smugglers taking the pass. Some time ago, a fellow named Taufik Mozambique was spotted near it. He's a fixer from a new gang that wants to try its hand in the drug smuggling business. All of my usual hitmen are busy, so think you can do away with them. It's a new fixer from a new gang, huh? Fidel grabs our shoulder and whispers in our ear. I was silent all this time out of respect for your wits, amigo, but do you really think it's wise to join a gang? We have a mission after all, and it has nothing to do with helping out petty crime lords. Yeah, well, but we need resources, and it doesn't hurt to have connections, even with the underworld. And there are more books to read, right? So we need money. And taking out, you know, criminals in a fight between criminals. Yeah, so I don't see any problem there, actually. Especially as these days, yeah, it is basically like upholding the law, right? So, and we are the good guys, so fewer criminals, and it's fine. Yeah. You told me yourself, Fidel. Any old bastard might have valuable information that could help with the mission, so we ought to infiltrate the ranks of as many organizations as is humanly possible. Tough Week Mozambique must be staying in the Fogelevka Inn. Lure him out of the village and send him to meet his maker. Just remember, you don't want to chat with that snake. Pull the trigger as quickly as you can and leave. Okay, well, we are certainly going to talk with the guy, right? Punish him for sticking his nose into other people's affairs. I really hope you'll pay. Anyway, can I ask you a few questions? Oh, well, what, that's it? Do you have any other jobs? A proper workaholic? Heh, yeah, I can get you a gig. Nothing important though, what do you think? I won't be mad if you say no. No, glad to hear it. What's the job? There's a cult living in the nearby caves. They are not really dangerous, at least I don't think they are, but when they start up with their spooky shit it gives me the creeps, you know? While we try to keep a low profile, those idiots are always parsing around, having orgies, killing sheep and whatnot. If these shenanigans piss off someone in the government, they might decide to clear the sewers of everyone, including us. I want them gone, without bloodshed if possible, but if they leave you no choice, might as well take them out. Yeah, that's not a problem. We are good at talking. We'll try to solve the situation for you. Thanks, I'll even pay you if you do. Yeah, well, without payment nothing goes here, right? Can I ask you some other questions? Ask away, my friend. What can you tell me about life in the Wastes? Life's pretty different in different parts of the world, equally shitty though. Right, another question? Ask away. What can you tell me about Krasno Znameni? I already feel I'll miss this place when I move on. Not just because I have business here, but because there's this freedom in the air, you know? Gosh, I hope no military types ever barge in with a bunch of laws and pointless rules. Well, who knows? Now another question. What do you do exactly for a living? I'm a smuggler kid. Who did you think I was? Some lousy prole? No, I didn't think anything. Another question? Heard anything interesting lately? Any rumors, anything? Folks say that Sioma Voronak, a rich bandit from up north, brought his forces to this region. I've heard tales about that fella, and boy is that bad if true. Here's hoping someone will throw a wrench into his plans before it's too late. Well, maybe someone will. Let me ask something else. How about bartering? What do you have? What do you need? You've got ciggies, huh? And only 10. Only 10 rubles. For a smuggler that's a bit weird. And yeah, you don't have much stuff, right? So maybe... No. The herbal mix we can use for doing something, but, well, the rubber rounds, we just found some rubber rounds, right? Yeah, how about 10 rubber rounds? There, right? Like this. We don't really use them for anything anyway. Okay, you know what? Let's change the topic, okay? I think I'm going on and see how I can help you with your stuff. So, let's go. Then who's this? The man on the stool is pondering something. As we come closer, he lifts his head and starts talking in a low voice with a barely audible lisp. Well, how can I help you? Yeah, by showing off my sweet wares, maybe? We got the best contraband here, especially for those who plan a big hustle. Well, I'm not here for a hustle, but I'll look at your wares. Oh! Rusty RPD, this light machine gun, was developed in the Soviet Union by Vasily Tektyarov in 1945. It's a bit clumsy, but still effective. Now that's interesting. Oh yeah, but like his stuff is in really bad condition. Oh, that's the Nagant in a good condition. A legendary revolver widely popular from the late 19th century right through the modern age. Yeah. But we need some ammo, right? So doing this. Oh yeah, and here we have some gunpowder. We need to collect gunpowder. Oh, that's expensive. Oh! Ah, no. For a second I thought it was a skill book or something. So, but that's good. The guy is also not the super merchant. How about the rusty sawed-off shotgun? Because that's actually in his collection of rusty weapons. That's actually missing. And how about... He doesn't have so much more money. Like for something for 300. Something for 300. We are kind of out of items that we can easily sell without thinking. But we can actually sharpen one more knife and then sell it. Yeah, well, and we can give him the rusty knife, but I'd rather... Yeah... Or the fangs. Can we make something with them? No, I don't think so. So let's sell some. How much is one? Sorry. How much is one? 86. Yeah. Like so, right? There we go. And 34. Well then, that's actually the rusty knife then. But I'd rather keep the low value items, because then if we run into someone, we can actually sell them to that person. And 34. What do we have that we don't want and need? Nothing else. Maybe one of the rabbit's paws. For 8. No, it's got 26. Yeah, well, let's get rid of the rusty knife. There it was. Oh, that's actually pretty fitting. So, like so then. There you go. Good trading. Okay, so. Let's chat a bit. I suppose, what do you want? Aren't you scared of openly admitting you sell contraband stuff? Maybe I'm a spy or something. Sure, there are spies everywhere. See that bartender? The smuggler waves to a chubby bearded man who slowly cleans the murky glasses at the bar with a dirty rag. The guy smiles and waves back in a friendly manner. He's our official local snitch. The man is on the payroll in the Chamber of Commerce, you know. And he won't just snitch about our conversation, he'll write a whole report. Yes, God is my witness, I won't leave a single detail out. In other words, relax, buddy, we got it all covered. Ah, I can see that all's well with corruption, Krasnozhnamenie. Not well, I mean, dang it. Let me just ask you another question, okay? Where do you get your wares, comrade? That depends on the wares. Jeans from Trudograd. But if you are talking about weapons, I've got my own private contacts. The goods are not always in the best of shapes, but they are still better than some zip gun made out of a branch. Am I right? Well, maybe. Let me ask you something else. How are things in the surrounding territories? As always. Hey, Fidel, do you know what your sign has a typo in it? That your sign has a typo in it? It should be El Pollo Loco with 2 L's. Oh, come on, you two? I know there's a typo, okay, but it's a good sign otherwise. Why change it for something that minor? Yeah, we remember that we noticed that too, right? Hey, don't shoot the messenger, I'm just saying. People notice this all the time. I'm not a language Nazi or myself, but still. Yeah, you live and learn. Let me ask you something else. What else do you want to ask? Can you share some rumors with me? Well, they say that small gangs pop up all across the wastes. Every single one tries to outdo the other. Every small fry gang leader sees himself as the new Dan from the factory. But small fry rarely grows into something worthwhile. Well, okay. Yeah, I think we are going to go now. Thanks for the info and the trading. That was actually rather lucrative. Oh, yeah, we are still radiated. Saving. What is in here? Can we actually just take that? Ooh. Yes, we can. They don't, either they don't care or they... Today is the 23rd, the 235th day of the year, leaving only 130 days until the next cycle. Name days for Agapit, Vyashilov, Aaron, Roman, Rosa. This day in history, 23rd of August 1927, the day of the unjust executions of Niccolo Sacco and Bartolomeo Vanzetti in capitalist America. Here's to you, Nicola and Bart. May you rest forever in our hearts. The last and final moment is yours. That agony is your triumph. The folk calendar celebrates the day of Lavrenti behind the river. If the waters of the lake are calm today, it means the winter will not be too cold. If it's a hot day, it means the autumn will be rainy. In that case, I recommend everyone make themselves a leather breastplate. It will keep you warm and won't let the rain through. Not to mention bullets and arrows, which it also maybe deflects. For this fun project, you will only need 2 rabbit pelts, 2 strong pieces of cloth, maybe a scarf, couple ropes or wires and tools. I wanted to make a breastplate for myself, but then I remembered that when I last ate rabbits I was so famished I didn't even skin them first. Because you people are not donating. Here I am, writing all these free tips for you awful bastards and dying from hunger because of my generosity. Or are you so poor you can't even help me? Prove me wrong, hobos. Yeah, we are taking all. Fidel. Get that stuff. Fidel, another rusty knife. And condensed milk. Yeah, that one we take ourselves, cause it's so valuable and we don't want our guys to just drink all the milk, right? Don't let them drink the milk away. So here... Well, there was a ladder or something, so here... Oh, there's someone. God knows what I saw, some horned figure. Oh, really? What a story mark, hey. Oh, I think we are getting to the tougher criminals now. The huge bearded guard looks at us with distrust. More so, he looks like he's about to attack us because we looked at him the wrong way. Hey, why are you looking at me like that, big fella? I don't trust you, that's why. What are you even doing here? You are no local. Well, that's true, I'm not a local. You can tell it by the fact I don't smell like shit. So you wanna mock me, huh? Prepare to die then. Get him, boys. We probably said too much. The angry guard assaults us with terrible fury and his mates are soon to follow. Oh. Oh, okay, well. Uh-oh. Yeah, that was just fun, right? But, well... Oh, they have 3 stars. And now everybody is attacking, okay. Okay, so with criminals... rather be very, very friendly all the time, right? So there we go. What's new? Nothing good. Giant spiders recently started breeding in the sewers as if rats weren't enough. And who are you guarding? This here hallway. Why? Haven't you heard what happens to nosy people around here? Well, do you trade anything? Oh, you do have some stuff. Oh. Yeah, I think we could take those off your hands. And the Kaspara meat as well, I think, for 20 rubles. Because for 76, yeah, you are also not the super trader, that's good. How about we give you some rusty weapons? Like maybe this here knife. Yeah, we can play around with the crossbow further. Oh yeah, well he doesn't have enough stuff for that one. So let's actually cancel the deal. So what I wanna do first, so let's save it. Let's craft something. The sharpened knife. Hey, we do have the sharp the whetstone, right? Don't we? There. Oh, it's gone. That's so sad. But we can, I think that's that should actually amount. So is it like I think Hexogen is crafting now, not us. But by the way, what's our like the tinkering? Oh yeah, the others are total losers with tinkering, okay. Like this, so, and now this one here and like there. Saving again. Now like this, right? So there we go. Saving. Now the guy ran away, of course. There he is. Yeah, I mean, in your hands, a sharpened knife is probably not the best thing, but yeah, you do have some stuff, and now we need to be extra considerate. 65. Oh yeah, actually that's rather fine. Yeah, then we can give you some rubles. Oh, we have only 197 rubles. What? Ah, Fidel has rubles. Oh, there are our rubles. But yeah, let's give him 11. Could we give him the sheaf is worth more, right? Yeah, 13. So it's fine. Straight like so. And we are the ones who are actually looking out for the money. So we have 1,500, alright. Alright, so probably wasn't the best idea to give this guy a sharpened knife, because he's so angry, but yeah. There's something moving in the dark. I feel unsettled. It looks at us with suspicion. So here. Yeah. I mean, we shouldn't. So let's go up here. Where are we coming out actually? Oh, that's a building. No, it's here. Okay, where are we? Oh, we are in a different part of the city actually. Apples, fresh apples. We see a lonely old man aged around 50. He has a ciggy in his fingers. He smokes and shouts weak phrases advertising his wares. When he sees us, he slams at his car with his fist. Oh, a buyer. Listen, pal, why don't you buy some awesome apples? Apples, huh? Show me your wares. He's got some rubles and he's a good trader. So, maybe rather not, huh? But he's not a catastrophic trader either, so maybe like this, huh? Yeah. We need to get rid of the stuff anyway, so like this now. Hold up, can I ask you some questions? Fine, we could talk, ask away. What can you tell me about the city? Me and my car, we've seen lots of places, but this one is better than most. I'm not planning on leaving, but I'm not saying it's ideal here either. There are certain things, like in all other places, old man, huh? Another question. Why are you selling the stuff you're selling? It's the path of least resistance. Apples aren't French wine. They are easy to grow, easy to find, easy to sell, and easy to tell a spoiled one from a sweet one. So there's no risk of making an error and selling bad product. I see. Another question. Where did you get such an awesome car, by the way? I bought it back before the war. Oh, it was so hard keeping it safe after the bombs fell. It's scary to even remember. Now it's a big hammer, but still. I keep the ignition key on a string and the string is tied to my tooth. If anyone tries to hit me, I'll swallow the key and they won't get my car. That is quite radical. Another question. Maybe you heard some good rumors. I heard that there are plenty of people making various homebrewed drugs and share their recipes in books and magazines. I even saw one such recipe in a book my pal has. Nowadays everyone is an apothecary. Yeah, well, people do need to survive. Okay. So, do you know any other rumors? No, just about the drugs. Okay then. So, have a nice day. Thanks for the stuff. What do we have here? Oh, behind the old rickety tray stands a man of solid build with shifty eyes and a fake grin plastered on his lean face. The man is eating sunflower seeds and periodically yelling advertisement slogans. When he sees us, he waits for us to come closer. It's a pleasure seeing you. For a small price of 50 rubles, you can buy the ticket of the official Krasnoznameni lottery. The winner of the car this time is a highly respected circus strongman, Edgar the Greasy. But who knows, maybe this week it will be you. Oh, a lottery, you say? Sounds interesting. Care to get into more details? The man leans closer, wiping the chaff from his jacket. His face settles into serious expression. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Alexei Golubchenko, but my friends can call me Lyosha. I'm the official representative of the only real lottery in all of the Wastes. You have a unique opportunity to get some significant cash prizes, and if you are really lucky, even a car. The Ziguli 2101. Soviet quality in all its glory. All you have to do is to guess the right order of numbers. What do you say? Well, I'm kind of unlucky, so it would certainly be a waste of money, but can you tell me something about the rules? They are easy. Pick 5 numbers from 1 to 5. One correctly guessed number will give you 100 rubles, 2 200, 3 400, 4 800, all 5 1600 rubles. And if you will guess a special combination of numbers, you will have a chance to win a car. The drawing of prizes happens every week on Sunday, so are you interested already? Well, not at the moment, but thank you. So, we are not doing that on Sunday. Right now is Friday. Yeah, no, we are not getting back to Krasnoznameni after this. We are not buying any tickets here. But yeah, the car. Do you see you have a car? Where? Which car? Where's the car? Well, but let's talk with him. I just wanted to ask you a couple of questions. Well, why not? I'm listening. Is this lottery a profitable endeavor for you? It depends. The chances to win something are rather high. Sometimes I even get into debts. But what can you do? It's a risky job, but someone gotta do it. I like your determination. Care to answer some other questions? I'm listening. How's the city faring? We are doing just fine. Great even. The local authorities do their best to help small businesses and honest working people. If it wasn't for all sorts of fanatics that occupied the city, life would be just peachy. Helping honest people? That's a bit rich coming from you. The man tries his best to show how offended he is. This is an honest and official establishment, my good sir. Everybody has a real chance of winning. Okay, well, simmer down. I have another question. Did you hear any interesting rumors? They say that behind the city walls a horrible disease, Krasnov syndrome, is taking its toll on the populace. I hope it won't get into the city. Yeah, right. Well, I think that's all for today. I need to go now, sorry. See you later. Bye-bye. Okay, so then... Oh, there's someone. A lady. Oh, hello. A slim blonde woman of around 25 gives us a quick and sharp once-over. Ooh, she just checked us out, didn't she? You're a settler too? Then you must have tons of questions. Name's Lyra, by the way. Tell me how I can help you out. Oh. I'm not a settler, but I do have some questions. Ask what you like. I will be glad to help you out. What can you say about Krasnoznameni? Oh, if I knew that peaceful places like this one were still on the map, I'd run away to Krasnoznameni back when I was a little girl. Some locals curse the militia and the government, but I like it all. There's no shooting here, no public executions, no cannibalism. A modern-day Eden. Well, that sounds way too positive, but another question. Ask away. What do you do for a living? Where I'm from, new stuff is a rarity and everyone learns how to fix their jackets and boots. But here, getting clothes isn't a huge problem. That's why people don't know how to repair their stuff as well as I do. So, I sell my expert sewing skills. Working with your hands, I can respect that. Another question. Ask away. Was it hard to find a home in the center? Nope, not really. I talked it over in the Chamber of Commerce, got all the documents I needed, paid some money in advance and got a room in a house nearby. A room isn't a whole lot, but it's better than a stinky tent in the woods. Well, you did great for yourself, it seems. Another question? I'll tell you what I know. Was it hard to find a home in... did I just ask that? Was it hard to find a home in the center? Yeah, you did great. Okay, so sorry. I collect rumors. Wanna share some? Sure. They say one militiaman chased an old witch out of the city, so she cursed him and he became bald. If you ask me, there was no witchcraft involved. The poor old bat probably had some infectious disease the militiaman got, as he manhandled her out of the gate. Yeah, rationality is a good trait for a lady. Another question. Do you barter with anything, or you only have 5 rubles, so I guess the sewing isn't going so well, huh? Yeah. Well, then let's change the subject. And where did you live before? The young woman lowers her gaze. I'm from the north, but destiny has chased me out from my original home. So how did you get to Krasnoznameni? Were you walking alone? She sighs. I wasn't alone. My uncle was with me. We decided to go to Krasnoznameni because the local gang became too wild to deal with. Poor man, he was gunned down by robbers just a few days away from the city. Let's continue listening in silence. That's my story. When I got to the city, I sold my uncle's rifle, got some cash to pay the rent, and that's all. Oh, I wanted to ask her the other thing. Tell me where you lived before. Oh, come on. Well then, so let's load this one. I'm on business trip here. Where are you from? The young woman lowers her gaze. I'm from the north. What happened in the place you're from? Nothing out of the ordinary. Me and my uncle grew tired of living near a city that housed a whole army of raiders, so we decided to skip town. Ah, poor man, he was gunned down by robbers just a few days away from Krasnoznameni. What's that gang you mentioned all about? Fear becomes visible in the girl's eyes. War was a tragedy to normal people, but some thrived when it happened. Bandits, junkies, now there was nothing to stop them. I lived with my uncle near a closed-off city that was built for strategic reasons. After the government used the land like it wanted, it was abandoned by everyone half-decent. Okay. Without law, work or pay, the remaining residents became true degenerates, and the children of those freaks were born wild and savage, more so than their parents. All they knew was how to smoke, drink, rob and kill. Sure enough, they started worshipping the H-bomb as if it was a god and raiding nearby villages. Some of them were stronger than others. They called them block posts. There were 3 of those block posts, and they made the savage teens into an army. That moment, me and my uncle decided to ditch that place. Yeah, we don't say anything, we just listen in silence. That's my story. When I got to the city, I sold my uncle's rifle, got some cash to pay the rent, and that's that. Okay. Thanks for sharing. Care to change the subject? Let's. I have a few questions still. Okay, so how do you like it? Yeah, it's good, okay, good for living, and not so hard to find a room in the center, and rationality is a good thing for a lady, alright. Yeah, nice meeting you, Lyra. And then we have the... Ah, that's a militiaman. Before we approach him, the militiaman is pensively, almost unblinkingly gazing into space, but our arrival fills him with fresh energy. His empty stare turns accusing, and he asks us calmly but with obvious displeasure, "Why are you sneaking up on me? Who does that? You know, if I'm startled out of my deep thoughts, I might just hit you from pure reflex, and it will hurt. Sheesh, what do you want?" Tell me, what were you thinking about before we started talking? Just thinking about this recent dream I had. I dreamt that there was a huge parade in the city. The men were wearing their best uniforms and waving swords in the air as they galloped on white stallions along the main street. The riders were followed by the singing pioneers carrying shovels, rakes and other tools. And then a sad donkey wearing a tattered blanket. The donkey's eyes were full of tears. I felt so sorry for the little bugger. Why? Why was he crying? Gah, I guess I'll never know. What else do you want to know? Yeah, I'm new to the city. Is there anything I should avoid? The brothel, the drunks breaking the law, and the mud myrmics. They don't pester us too much these days now that the water level in the river is back to normal. But times when the river ebbs low, they come in from the waste to lay their eggs in the warm mud. Horrible little creatures. Okay, the mud myrmics there, that's interesting. Well, I'm looking for some interesting gossip. Maybe you've heard something? Yeah, something strange is going on with the town drunk and local veteran, Navigator Wiolsocki. I heard he got completely shit-faced and tried to climb the tallest building in town just so he could jump off it. Oh, in our profession this state is referred to as El Delirium del Diablo, the devil's shaking frenzy. Right. Can't escape it. Okay, well, jeez, I need to get going now. But thanks for talking, that was quite interesting. There's another lady here. Hello? A middle-aged lady squints her eyes at us, all the while pushing a bag of groceries to her chest, as if she sees not a hero, but some terrible robber out there to mug her. Still, she doesn't look so scared she can't talk. Yeah, lady, we are not getting your groceries. What do you want? Talk faster, I'm calling the militia. Yeah, why so nervous? I'm no bandit, I'm a hero. How can I know that? You look like a bandit, you got that mug, your clothes are dirty, your knuckles are all bruised. I'm expecting you to knife me as we speak. No, you're wrong about me. Everyone looks like that nowadays. That's because everyone nowadays is a bandit. There are no more honest people around, only bastards who attack little old ladies. I will tell this to you again. I am not a bandit. The woman doesn't believe a word we are saying. Yeah, like, ha, you got me, you old bat. No, so the woman doesn't believe a word we are saying. Tell it all you like. It's great if you're actually a good man, but if you're not, just don't come any closer. Well, fine. What sort of questions you got for me? Questions? Fine, ask away. Well, how do you like the glorious city of Krasnoznameni? Glorious, my ass! It's better than some other hole in the mud like Otradnoye or Fogilevka, but that's it. Bandits roam around, there's a brothel in the docks. Ugh, only western cities were so vile before the war. Not now, though. Yeah, you don't seem to enjoy Krasnoznameni that much. Can you answer another question? The small nod is our only answer. What can you tell me about the stuff around you? Nothing too interesting. Just heard a rumor that clothes will become much more expensive since some bandit overtook a clothes factory up north and the workers all left. Oh, I'm not planning to deal in clothes. Another question? Small nod is our only answer. I'm interested in hearsay. You got any? Krasnoznameni TV always tells us that those bastards from Atom are about to attack us. Why are they so vile? Atom? I don't know nothing about it. Never heard of it. Another question. Maybe if I'm allowed, would you tell me who you are, if you don't mind telling? Who? I'm an ordinary citizen of this dirty little town. Name's Ludmila Petrovna. But I won't tell you my last name. Maybe you are a wanted criminal and they'll arrest me for talking to you. Well, glad to meet you, Ludmila. Are you actually trading anything? Bartering? Do you need anything? Like a sheath that you can't afford? And yeah, we don't have a rusty knife or anything for you. And everything else we want to keep because it's a good thing to have. Well, how about some rubber bullets? Is that something you could play with them? You could play with them around a little bit. How about that? Yeah. So how about some rubber bullets? Like this. There you go. Okay. But they won't arrest you, dummy. But I need to go now. Bye. Okay. So there we go. And then someone else here. Who wants to pet the mimic? Did we talk to this lady? They are barefoot, huh? Come on. Run quicker. Oh, yeah, a woman in her 40s with a barely visible grey streak in her hair and uneasy black eyes that dart around greets us with a good-natured smile. So we've met at last, haha, you're an interesting man, a man from nowhere. Have we met before? This is a weird reaction to me. The woman winks at us and stifles a laugh. Not in person, not in person. I, Yegoria Mikhailovna, am free of any relationships and very open to interesting rumors. I've been interested in you ever since people started talking of some unknown man who came through the Otradnoye gate. You've been to many places so far, yet no one's recognized you, even though all the local residents have been to the suburbs at least once. You've turned up out of the blue, or perhaps from under the ground, eh? Strength 8. We're just going, let me just check something. Ah, yeah, well, can we actually push this one somehow? We could drink one vodka, which would be a good thing because then we get the radiation away, but otherwise what else is giving us some strength? Like only the vodka, right? If we drink 2 vodkas, is this double strength? The Gorilka. Drinking that one. Ah, the Gorilka doesn't give us strength, eh? What is that? Oh, the vodka gives strength, so that's actually a difference. Oh. Oh, that's actually not so good. I thought I didn't... Okay, I didn't read it. So open your eyes and you shall see, right? I didn't read it correctly. Where is it? The vodka. Let's drink one. And then do we have anything else that gives strength? The moonshine. Ah, we already had the 8 with 1 vodka. Okay, so where's the lady now? No, that's the old one. Where's the other one? Oh, there? No, that's one. Oh, she's got a revolver there. Okay. Where's the other one? Oh, where is she? Did she just run away? Oh, no, there. That one? No, that's Ludmilla. Huh? Where did she come from? Oh, is it her? No. A tall, slim, black-haired girl. No, we don't want to talk with you right now, Varya. Where's the other one? We just want to try out. What's happening? Where did she go? Oh, come on. Oh, there's someone. Well then. That's Ludmilla. Well then, let's talk to this guy instead. A white-shouldered man of around 40, muscular and balding, is walking around with a huge mimic by his side. He smiles at us. What do you like? Why? What, do you like my mimic? Come closer, don't fret. The little guy is very polite. You're a good boy, right, Bootsy? The man pokes the ant with the toe of his shoe, and in response the insect clacks its mandibles together and nods its hairy ovoid head. Interesting. Sure thing. Tell me what's going on with that ant you have here. The man kneels before the mimic and starts rubbing its thorax. The mutant insect starts breathing loudly and sticking its tongue out like a happy dog. What's the story? We were both alone in this world, so we started traveling together, entertaining folks and throwing amazing birthday parties for kids, as well as earning a pretty penny. Bootsy will let almost anyone pet him for 5 rubles. I take the money and turn it into sugar cubes and beer. Oh, well, I will never forget reading that filthy pornographic story by the so-called writer, actually a fiend and a capitalist gremlin, H. Ellison, A Boy and His Dog. But here nature herself has crafted a better, more family-friendly tale. The adult man and his disgusting malformed giant ant. Bootsy agrees. Just listen to that purr. I don't know. If it was up to me, I'd grant this El Atrocidad a quick death. Calm down, barkeep. You're just jealous. I bet you'd die to get a magnificent creature like this for your pup. Check it out. The man pulls a beer bottle out of his backpack and inserts it between the huge razor-sharp claws of the mimic. With a small click, the mimic bites through both cap and bottle. Our new friend takes a careful drink from the broken bottle, winks broadly and gives us a thumbs up. Wow. Well, that's actually quite interesting. So why isn't your mimic attacking us? Our host scratches the ant's head and the thing starts vomiting green paste, all the while purring like a house cat from some other dimension where house cats are enormous, hideous and terrifying. Well, I think like a huge ant would be nice, right? It's not hideous. But well. Who told you all mimics are evil? They are social animals. The hive queen teaches them to attack different species through a system of pheromonal communication. But Bootsy's anthill was sacked while he was just a translucent egg. Thus he never received the command to kill. Ah. And where did you get the beast? The mimic rolls onto his back so his master can pet his belly. When people from my home village raided the local anthill and started shooting all the ants and throwing molotovs every which way, I stole some eggs from the royal chamber and took them home. 3 weeks later my 6-legged son was born, my little worker, my sweetie. You called it Bootsy, why? Upon hearing his name, the ant's antenna twitch and start probing the air anxiously. His master smiles. When I got my hands on some ant eggs, I didn't know the temperature they needed to hatch, so I placed each of them in a different environment. I put Bootsy's egg in an old wool-trimmed boot, and he hatched. Unfortunately, his little brother Sanderly, Furnacey, Toilety, and Fridgely weren't as lucky. God bless their little souls. Okay, I've heard it and saw enough for the day, I think. Let's do so. So, what can your mimic do? I just told you, petting him costs 5 rubles. Isn't that enough for you? I'm also planning to get a camera and sell pictures of him with people for 10 rubles a shot. Dear, my dear child, would you let your old grumpy father pet this noble creature? See what I mean? Even Grandpa wants some of this sweet mimic action. Why don't you all pet him? Okay, well, why not? Yeah. Here you go, Hex, go pet the aunt. Ah, yes. Come here, my little cockroach, you dung beetle, you. Let me pet you good, my sweet and petite mud crab. Biting his yellow tongue with excitement, Hexogen sits before the huge aunt. The insect trembles and scuttles back from the old man, flexing its mandibles all the while. When Hexogen reaches out to pet the mutant, it almost bites off his hand. Skrrr, skrrr. Angry, red in the face and shaking, Hexogen gets up. My child is willing to pay any sum of money for the right to kill this treacherous vermin right now. He's a millionaire, you know. Sorry, old man, you're just not charming enough for a mutant giant aunt. Hexogen curses quietly at the unnatural insect and presents it his clenched fist. Maybe you wanna pet Bootsy. Bootsy, don't be scared. He won't react that way with you. He's a kind beast. Yeah, I wanna pet it. Take the money. We carefully rub the huge insect's razor-sharp mandibles. The aunt begins to purr and rub its hairy head against our hand like a friendly kitten. Good boy. Oh, that's nice. Petting Bootsy only costs 5 rubles, but it's so fun you'll be happy all day long. Yeah. Maybe some other time. So maybe Bootsy could also offer some other services? I told you he does not. Is that really so? The man picks up the giant aunt and holds it protectively in his arms like a grotesquely deformed baby. I told you there are no other services, whatever you say. Petting Bootsy only costs 5 rubles, but it's so fun you'll be happy all day long. Let's change the subject. Let's do so. Can I ask you something else? Fine by me. What's your name, by the way? Sure thing, I'm Evdokim Durov, a free entrepreneur, and this is my mimic, Bootsy. He's very good-natured and adores children. Nobody ever passes up the chance to pet this charismatic fellow. Well, we'll see. Another question. How long are you staying in the city? Me and Bootsy, we sort of got stuck here. Initially, we planned to travel the land, entertaining people everywhere we go, but life is just too damn calm around here, so we stayed. Yeah, it's pretty calm. Alright, another question. And what do you do for a living? What are you, some kind of a dummy? Here he is, my little Bootsy, the giant aunt. Here's my job, he earns me a living. Right, how silly of me. Another question. Oh? Have you heard anything interesting lately? Gossip, rumors? I thought Bootsy was a lucky find, but then I heard about this dude who has a whole mutant zoo. He transports the creatures in giant balls, which he loads into his truck. Whenever that guy feels threatened, the balls open and the mutated horrors maul everyone inside. Yeah, sometimes life is a terrible thing, right? Well, and do you barter? Oh, you have 10 rubles. 10 rubles. I think we don't have anything that we could sell him for 10 rubles. Like really nothing. There's nothing left. Except for the rubber bullets. So let's have the rubber bullets. There. There you go. Trade and thanks. Okay then. So. Nice talking to you. Have fun with your mimic. See you sometime. Some other time. That is Ludmilla. Okay. So we already know her. And looking at the time, my dear fellow survivors of the apocalypse. We are going to continue next time, and there's someone very interesting coming up here, a lady with a revolver. Let's do that next time. Thanks for watching, guys. If you have any thoughts you wish to share, please do so in the comment section. There are also, yeah, some ladies coming up here, and oh yeah, I think we are going to go in there as well, sometime at least, at some point. but that we will see in the next episode. So, if you have any thoughts you wish to share with me and the community, please do so in the comment section. You are very welcome to click the like button right now and the subscribe button even earlier, so you never ever miss an episode again if you haven't done so already. See you next time. Bye bye.